Hey there, everybody, what's going on? Sean with Zero to Income. So when you get into System.io and you look at all the settings in the back end, you're just like, whoa, what is all this for? Well, I'm going to walk you through and show you as much as possible what each of these settings is for. So let's jump in and take a look. All right, we are now logged in the System.io. Let's go ahead and walk through our System.io settings and see what's there on the back end. All right, so if we go up to the profile picture in the upper right hand corner and we click on the drop down, we can go to settings. And now we're in kind of the back end, if you will, the settings for your System.io account. All right, now in here, we have your display name. I would leave your display name matching your desired domain name, because even though we do not at this point have our domain name connected to System.io, our default address for System.io will include this display name. Okay, now what do I mean by that? So we have, when you set up a System.io account, they're going to give you just a default System.io website address. Okay, and so our website address, I'm going to copy this, going to open up a new tab, put that in there, and we're going to do System.io. Now, if I actually had a page set up, I don't yet, but if I actually had a page set up and connected to be my home page, this is where it would go. This is completely normal. This is what I would expect to see, but you can tell that it's giving me a 404 page not found error. But and when we do actually have a page set up, this is where it would go. All right. So that's what your display name is. Go ahead and fill out the rest of this information here, your first name, last name, etc. Then you move on to your account. In the account section, this is where you want to set up your time zone. This is where you want to set up your date format, time format, etc. that you use. The plan, this is going to let you know, you can go here to see what plan am I on right now with this particular account. We're on the free plan. So you can tell here that we've got the freemium plan. It's all outlined in blue, letting us know that we're on the freemium plan. Payment gateways. This is where you're going to go to connect your payment gateway. In our case, we would be using Stripe or PayPal. Just click on connect and go through the steps. All right, same thing with PayPal. If you have a paid subscription to System.io, this is where it's going to show up. This is where you would go to cancel it if you needed to cancel it, or I believe if you wanted to upgrade it, you could upgrade it as well. All right. Next, we go into our emails section. Right now, we don't have anything in here. In a future video, we're going to walk through and we're going to do some. We're going to verify some email addresses. You'll want to verify your Gmail address just to use it as like a testing address. You won't be able to send emails from System using a Gmail or Yahoo address. This is where we're going to need to actually go and set up a custom email address. My name at mydomain.com or hello at mydomain.com, right? So we'll do that in a future video. Next, we go into courses, and this is where you can have just a couple of settings for your courses. Here, you can say store student sessions. This is so you can download data that System.io would be collecting if you had this checkbox checked on like student progress. All right, so you would check that. And then here, if you wanted to disable the ability for your students to download videos or download audio, you could do that right here. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and just select it while I'm here. Payment pages. Okay. Here, obviously, if you don't want to collect VAT and or if you're in the United States, sales tax, you could go and click on this. Don't charge VAT to customers on payment pages. And I am going to go ahead and click on that right now. I'm not going to worry about collecting taxes for folks. Again, if you're in the United States, you would want to go and change this to US dollar. And again, while I'm here, I am going to change that right now just because I'm right here. All right. This is fine here. Want to slow down here on this terms and conditions. This is a default terms and conditions policy that you could go ahead and edit to make it your own. You could go and put your company name here. Now I'm sighing and I'm slowing down here because this is not a very robust terms and conditions policy, and it's not very user friendly as far as making it your own. All right, you would really need to get in here and read through it. So better yet, below this video, I have 3 ChatGPT prompts, and one of those prompts is to create a terms and conditions policy. Let's pull that over right now and take a look at it. All right. Right here, create a terms and conditions policy. I would use this prompt for ChatGPT or AI, whatever AI platform you're using, and create a terms and conditions policy that you will literally take this and replace it with. I'm going to take that out right now. Okay, let's just go ahead and run through it right now. We're going to go ahead and click on copy prompt. And if you want to know how to use this prompt, use these drop down arrows, and there's a video. Obviously, the video is very, very small, but you can click on the expand button to expand it to full screen. I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to use the drop down to hide it. Now I'm going to click and copy this prompt. It's been copied. We're going to open up ChatGPT. We're going to paste that in there. Again, it takes less than 2 minutes if you have all the information. So right here, company name, the Tech Gremlin Warrior, website URL address. I'm going to go ahead and just do https www.thetechgremlinwarrior.com. Contact email. Again, hello at thetechgremlinwarrior.com. Or if you wanted to, you could use your Gmail address. This is just keeping everything nice and professional. Okay. Payment processor. Again, this is something that I've got in this prompt so that our terms and conditions includes information regarding our payment processors. So if you're using Stripe, just pop in Stripe. If you're using Stripe and PayPal, say Stripe and PayPal. If you're using more, list them. All right. We're only using Stripe. State spelled out. Again, there's a place in this there's a place in this terms and conditions policy that has the state that's fully spelled out, and that's why we're putting this here. So here we're going to put New York. Again, I don't live in New York, but I'm using that as an example because I've got an example email. I got an example address right here. Okay. County, Kings County. New York City is in Kings County. Kings County. All right. And then abbreviation. Again, there's a place in this policy that has the abbreviation for your state. So put that in there. And then full address. If anybody is a fan of comics, you will probably recognize at least most of this address. And that's it. One other little thing that I want to point out is if you go down here to step 3, what kind of services and products are you going to offer? All right. Online courses, digital products, website templates, subscription plans, coaching services. We might have here support services. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay. That's it. Click on done. Boom. There it is. Okay. It's literally popping this right on out right here. Okay. This is a little bit longer. I said it was a more robust terms and conditions, and it is. And it's going to take a little bit longer to process. It should be done by now. Nope, it's still processing. I think there's 25 total clauses. It was 24 total clauses. Okay. So what we're going to do, rather than using the copy function, because that copy function doesn't work really good, we're going to do this. We're going to highlight everything, and we're going to scroll on up like this, because that little copy button doesn't work very good. Okay, but if you do it this way, copy, now we go back over, paste, and boom. Okay, so the little copy icon on ChatGPT, you don't want to use that. But now we've got everything we need. Put in here a date, last updated, and today's date is 9/26/24. All right, and that's that. I'm going to click on save. So we got everything saved. All right, so now we'll go on up to our sales funnels. This is where if you are using what they call UTM parameters, this is when you're doing things like Facebook pixels and using your Google Analytics. It's those tracking parameters that you would use to figure out what's going on with your digital advertising, okay? So if you're selling physical products, you would go into the shipping settings, and you can use shipping settings there for physical products. Affiliate program, this is where you would go and fill out all your information here if you wanted to make your courses available for other people to sell. Custom domains. In a future video, I will go over how to connect a custom domain. And what did I tell you earlier? Remember, I said the default, there it is. Now, if we go back up here to our profile and we change this name here, this display name, that will actually change this. All right. But right now, that's what we have. That's our default system.io website address. When we connect our custom domain, we'll have both. We can go between either or. And but right now we only have the one. Okay. If you're working with public API keys and connecting other platforms to System.io, this is where that would come into play. Same thing with webhooks. If you're dealing with webhooks, if you're using ActiveCampaign, this is where you would go to integrate your ActiveCampaign app. Google Sheets integration. This is where you can integrate Google Sheets and export data automatically from System into like a Google Sheet and vice versa. I don't know if it goes both ways, but this is where that would happen. Payouts, if you are getting any kind of affiliates for your System.io account and you're sharing your System.io affiliate link with people and they're signing up, this is where you would go and say, this is how I want to get paid. Notifications, you can go in here and say you can manage your notifications. If somebody comments on a course, please email you, or please show me in the app, and there will be a notifications section. Not seeing it here right now, but when you're logged in, there should be some notifications. All right. And then workspace members. If you wanted to hire me and Dana to handle some of your System.io stuff, and we need to get into your account, this is where you would give us access to go into your account to do whatever we needed to do, whether it's creating a funnel for you or creating an email automation for you. This is where you would go and add us. And then security, this is a two-factor authentication. When you have this on, it's going to send you a login code to get in the system whenever you go to log in, if you don't have cookies saved. I like to keep it off. It's safer to have it on, but I want to just, I've already got a robust password. I'm happy with that. If I give it a password, it doesn't matter if it's a browser I've used before or not. I don't want to have to go and get a code. So this will control that. All right. So there you go. Those are the settings for your System.io account. Now, if you're digging these videos and you want to watch more videos that are focused on System.io, we have a whole playlist. Check out the playlist. Have an awesome day, and thanks for watching.